What's up, everybody? Doc 1985. There's levels to this. All right, check this out. So real quick, I want to talk about let's talk about Game Pass. All right. So right now I'm enjoying Game Pass and I'm enjoying most of it on the PC. But I just had an experience that I need to speak about just in case you're thinking about getting Game Pass. I want you to know that this is a possibility. And I feel like Microsoft should know that this is something that's happening and they need to fix it ASAP. Now, this is specifically for anyone that has Game Pass and is planning on using it on PC. See, the crowd between a PC gamer and a console gamer are different. Okay, you can be a console gamer. Let me take that back. You can be a PC gamer that also plays on console, but it's highly unlikely for you to be a console gamer that also plays on PC. Now, if you don't understand what that means, that simply means that once you experience what it is to play on PC, it's hard to go back and play anything else. So you'll play console games like for exclusives and stuff like that. All right. So, anyways, when a PC gamers get something like Game Pass, they are going to want those games as the PC experience. And this is what I mean. If you have a strong enough PC and you have Game Pass, you're gonna want to play Gears of War at a minimum of 60 frames. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're not gonna want to play Gears of War at 30 frames. You're not gonna want to do that, all right? So because you're used to a certain level, if you got to turn down the graphics, you'll do it just so that you could go ahead and play it at 60 frames. So here's the deal. I experienced this, and I think Microsoft. We need to talk to Microsoft about this because this can't continue on through the lifespan of Game Pass. I downloaded this game called Alan Wake. It was on Game Pass. Okay. I don't care how old the game is. That's irrelevant. The game was on Game Pass for PC. I download this game. I start playing this game. The game itself, story wise and presentation wise and audio wise, everything is great. However, it ran horrible. Horrible. Now, the PC that I have has a RTX 2070 in it, and it's got a i7 10th generation processor. It's more than capable of running this freaking game, or at least it should be. However, it runs the game horrible. Now, if you're gonna tell me that it's because that game is not optimized, which I don't know if it is or not, this is what I'm gonna tell you. Okay, if Microsoft wants to put that game on the console version of Game Pass, by all means go ahead and do it, because a console gamer that has that game, that downloads that game on a console, can expect to play it like a console. But any game on Game Pass on PC gamers are not going to accept that. I played this game. I'm telling you, I liked the game. However, I couldn't continue playing it because it ran so horrible, and I just couldn't. It took away from the enjoyment. Yes, I have been spoiled by playing on PC. PC will do that. This generation of console might do that to you too. When you get used to playing games at 60, you're not gonna want to play anything at 30. I promise you. I promise you. Or at least it's gonna be very difficult for you to do that. All right. So Microsoft, when you're selling Game Pass to people on PC, it is your responsibility to make sure every game on that service runs well. Now here's the thing. Everyone is not going to like every single game on Game Pass. That's not what I'm saying. But the games better run well. I don't like every single movie on Netflix. I don't. But if I click on a movie on Netflix, it's going to play. It's going to play the movie well. It's not like some movies are going to buffer more than others or whatever. Like, my internet connection is the same across the board. Every movie is going to play. Okay? However, if I'm running a game on Game Pass, I can't have some games that run great and other games that run horrible. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if that's the case, if Game Pass is gonna give PC gamers a subpar experience on PC, it won't be worth it. It won't be worth it. For that, I'll just save my $15 a month and I'll buy a game that I really want to buy on PC and I'll make sure that it runs well. So right now I have Assassin's Creed Black Flag downloading on my PC because I don't want to play Alan Wake. Assassin's Creed Black Flag is not a Game Pass game. Assassin's Creed Black Flag cost me, I think I paid like $7 for it. That's a problem. Now, eventually, I'll get back into the Gears of War because that's what I was playing before. But if I start playing Gears of War on a PC and I notice that it's running sub 60, I didn't even have the frame rate counter before, but now I will. On Alan Wake, it was horrible, like I could just tell. But if it starts playing games sub 60, we're gonna have a problem, Microsoft. And I'm not loyal to none of these companies, so I will cancel a subscription with the quickness. Microsoft, get rid of any unoptimized games on Game Pass. You can't afford to have that. You can't. Doc Dark 1985, there's levels to this. We out. Peace.